Good afternoon, friends. Another circular number 193, dated 17th of July 2023. An issue in the circular is, if credit availed in GSTR-3B is not matching with the credit auto-populated in GSTR-2A. Circular number 193 got issued and clarifying a certain position. You must be recalling that CBIC has issued a circular number 183 dated 27 December 2022. And that was applicable for two financial years, 17-18 and 18-19. When there is difference of credit availed in 3B versus credit auto-populated in GSTR-2A. Why credit is not auto-populated in GSTR-2A of the recipient? Reason could be, reason number one, that your supplier has not filed GSTR-1 or not furnished the invoice through invoice furnishing facility. So it is not going to be auto-populated in GSTR-2A of the buyer or recipient. Other problem could be that B2B supply is wrongly furnished as a B2C by the supplier in a GSTR-1, or supplier has wrongly furnished the GST number of recipient buyer while furnishing GSTR-1, or the place of supply is wrongly furnished. It was interstate supply, assume Delhi to Maharashtra, IGST charge, invoice is also raised for IGST, tax liability was paid as a IGST but wrongly furnished as a intrastate and shown as place of supply Delhi, whereas it should have been Maharashtra. So credit is coming in 2A but ineligible. So these are the situations when you will find that credit is not coming in 2A. But you have availed the credit in your GSTR-3B. So you can take an example. This illustration is also given in the circular. I'm picking up the same example, that credit auto-populated, which is eligible credit in GSTR-2A is 3 lakh rupees. 3 lakh rupees. But you have availed the credit in your GSTR-3B for 5 lakh rupees. 5 lakh rupees. There is difference of 2 lakh rupees. Now here, for 17-18 and 18-19, which is 31st March 2019, circular number 183 got issued where certain specified conditions and compliances are being prescribed. So the circular, you must be recalling that if difference is up to 5 lakh, then you can take certificate from the concerned supplier. If it is more than 5 lakh, then from a practicing chartered accountant or cost accountant. It was meant only for 17-18 and 18-19. Now listen very carefully. This circular is talking about that Rule 36 sub Rule 4 of CGST rule got introduced from 9th of October 2019. And as per this rule, it is being allowed that the buyer or recipient can avail credit subject to certain formula calculation. So it was 20% of eligible credit auto-populated in GSTR-2A. So if I take the example which I gave to you, that 3 lakh rupees auto-populated in GSTR-2A, while you availed 5 lakh rupees in GSTR-3B, then they will say, no, it will be only 3 lakh into 1.2, 20%. This 20% got reduced to 10% from 1st January 2020. Then it would be 3,30,000, even though it is only 3 lakh in 2A, but you would be eligible to avail credit in 3B, 3,30,000. This 10% again further got reduced to 5% from 1st January 2021. Then you will get only 3,15,000 as against 5 lakh. That is what the meaning of Rule 36 sub Rule 4. So credit is available to this percentage in terms of Rule 36 sub Rule 4, but you have to keep in your mind that taxes must have been paid by your supplier in terms of section 16, subsection 2, clause C. This is what circular is saying, this circular number 193. So I'm discussing what circular is saying. I'm not going into litigative point. I'm just clarifying what the circular is saying. So they are saying that this taxes must be paid by that supplier. Now they are saying this circular 183, which was only meant for 1718 and 1819, is now being extended till 31st December 2021. 31st December 2021. Why this date? You would be thinking why this date has come. To clarify that from 1st January 2022, you know that section 16, subsection 2, subclause AA, fifth condition. Initially, there were 4 conditions. What was those 4 conditions? You should have tax invoice. You must have received goods and services. Your supplier must have paid taxes. And you as a buyer, recipient, filing regularly GST return. We started with the 4 conditions. 5th condition got introduced from 1st January 2022. And as per this 5th condition, whatever credit availed by you in 3B must be matched with your GSTR-2B, GSTR-2B. Hence, this 31st December 2021 cutoff for difference of credit auto-populated in 2A versus availed in GSTR-3B. So this is what this circular is clarifying. And this circular 183, which was initially for 1718, 1819, extended to 31st December 2021, meaning thereby from 1st January 2022, no relevance of 2A, and that got omitted also from 31st December 2021. You have to look at your 2B, how much credit gets auto-populated in 2B, but you have to ensure all the condition, 4 conditions, along with this 5th conditions are being satisfied. So this circular number 193 is clarifying this position. This is again giving some clarity that what is going to happen. So let me share that circular and draw your attention on some of the important aspects which is clarifying. So just look at this circular. Let me share my screen first. Now this is the circular number 193. And I'm going to put this document in the description box. I've highlighted the important pointers which I have discussed with all of you. So this is what this circular is talking about. But interestingly, 2-3 points which I want to deliberate and want to clarify. This is the illustration which I was referring to, that 3 lakh rupees auto-populated in 2A versus credit availed in 3B, 5 lakh. So how much maximum you can get? I have explained all this thing in my video. Let me go down further. And these circulars are really helping in terms of understanding and analysis. Let's read these 2 points, para 7 and para 8. They are saying that it may also be noted that these guidelines are clarificatory in nature. So this circular is clarificatory in nature and may be applied as per actual facts and circumstances of each case. So you have to look at the practical fact of the case and apply this circular, and shall not be used in the interpretation of provision of law. If that is the case, then one point which is coming to my mind, whether credit availed by the recipient and buyer is really dependent on 2A. To my mind, 2A is not a condition under section 16, subsection 2. So my credit is not dependent on 2A. Second, even Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Bharti Airtel has clearly said that 2A is only facilitation. Then you would be thinking, how come this circular is going to benefit you? I'm only saying in case it is helping you in any manner whatsoever, you can avail this benefit. You can avail the advantage. But legally, interpretation, I made other videos which you can watch, that my credit is not dependent on 2A. It is on 2B from 1st January 2022. Read para 8, which is again important. The instruction will apply only to ongoing proceedings, which is continuing in scrutiny. Scrutiny means you may have got ASMT 10 scrutiny notice for discrepancy in return filed, or audit, or investigation, etc. for the period 1st April 2019 to 31st December 2021. Now I'm clear that what I mean to say, for 17, 18, 18, 19, circular number 183 was there. Now it is extending period till 31st December 2021. And it is applicable not to the it is just let me explain. If any proceedings got completed, then the circular is not applicable. So completed proceedings, this is not applicable. This is what the meaning coming out. However, the instruction will apply in those cases during the said period where any adjudication or appeal proceedings are still pending. So even if so-called notice got issued, or you got adverse order and it is pending before first appellate authority, you can apply this particular circular for your benefit and advantage. This is all from circular number 193, dated 17th of July 2023, now applicable till 31st December 2021. So you can look circular number 183, read with circular number 193, and that is how you can see how you can reconcile your difference of credit coming in 2A versus 3B, apart from litigation point, which I'm not touching here, but I've said while giving my presentation in this video. So you can take the help of this particular circular. My last submission to all of you, that these circulars are clarifying a position. If it is helping you, take the advantage and resolve the dispute. And even this may be applied, and that is what it is being said, even for adjudication proceedings and appellate proceedings for that period up to 31st December 2021, you may take the advantage. So that is all from this particular video. So I'm going to have another video on different circular with different topic. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.